What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel where you learn about all things AI and real estate. And today we're going to be making a part 2 from my last video. I'll link that up here regarding Chat Gpt-5. So if you're still door knocking and cold calling and doing things the old-fashioned way, man, are you losing out in 2025. I'm going to talk about multiple ways that Chat Gpt-5 can make your job easier. For a refresher, Chat Gpt-5 is a new update of the original Chat GPT, where realtors just used to write their listing descriptions and think they were doing something. But now for like $20 a month, they do have a free plan, which is pretty good as well. But for as low as $20 a month outside of being free, you can do a whole bunch of different things. Chat Gpt-5, again, this is just a refresher, but essentially it's going to give a tone, a voice for you. It's not just a simple robotic, kind of generic response, but the best thing about it is it takes deep dives and digs through countless items of research, which would take you and I hours, if not days or weeks. It can get done in like 5 or 10 minutes. So it's going to scour the whole internet out there and give you the best options available for whatever the prompt that you put in. But it's just so much more, and that's what we're going to talk about today. So if you're new here, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel to learn about all things AI real estate. But let's get into number 1, and make sure you stick around to the end because the gold is going to be at the end of the video, of course. But number 1 is the countless integrations, including to things like your CRM, Gmail, your calendar. So you can do a lot of things with this. So for example, you can draft client nudges or responses, okay, linking again through your CRM. You can figure out where your holes in your calendar are. So if you're actively talking to somebody, or you have an important call, or you're in an important meeting, you don't have to go, check your calendar on your phone anymore. ChatGPT can integrate with your calendar and your Gmail and find empty holes in your calendar, or fill spots with certain things, or draft emails and send it out automatically. So you don't have to get things when it's integrated with your Gmail. You don't have to go back and get things like, oh, per my last email, and go back and scour through the thread. This ChatGPT-5 plugin will have it all summarized right there for you. If you're a newer agent, this is for you, or if you're a team lead, let me tell you how you can get role play done efficiently and effectively. ChatGPT-5 has a voice mode. So again, you could integrate it into this voice plugin and live time role play. So my team leaders, you remember, years and years ago, if you were role playing, you had to have an accountability partner or somebody else on your team or in your office or whatever the case may be. Now you can do it live time and just get it done, and ChatGPT-5 can play both sides. So whether you want it to be a buyer, a seller, you want it to do role playing on either objection handling or negotiations when it comes down to obviously getting paid and commission structure. This thing is amazing. So it may even give you things that you haven't encountered before, which is peak real estate. Now, what about the massive packets we all hate? Oh my God. The hundreds of pages of HOA disclosures or inspection reports, things like that. You can now upload these and give it a prompt such as summarize all the red flags, or summarize this in a concise email to send to a client, something like that, and ChatGPT will do it. So instead of spending an hour or two reviewing hundreds of pages worth of documents, you can have ChatGPT summarize all the important facts and figures and red flags that your clients will definitely need to know about. Now, of course, obviously, I want you to do your due diligence and make sure you're not just using it to abuse the system. You still have to review it yourself, but this will save you countless time and hours. And to go a step further, if we're talking about something with inspections or something that may have a cost figure, a lot of times we don't have that information on hand, right? A client wants to know how much would this cost to fix, or what about this? You can now, instead of scouring the internet or making calls to providers, you can now get ChatGPT to take a deep dive into what people's costs generally are for certain items, and have it right there and ready and handy for the client. I don't know about you if you use Chat GPT-4 or the older model, but a lot of times the responses weren't accurate, okay, or they lacked good common sense, or there was just a lot of things that it lacked, to where you would have to fact check or double check or make sure it was verified. Where Chat GPT-5 is going to give you a lot more accurate and strategic responses. Okay, so again, if you are scripting something, or if you are building a launchpad, say an onboarding system for new team members, things like that, legal ramifications, okay? It's just in a better updated model, and things are going to be a lot more modern. So if you do need to update some of your marketing material or onboarding things or your launch packages, Chat GPT-5 can do that. Now, this one's huge. If you are running ads, okay, or paying a VA or paying somebody to do that, Chat GPT can now create more efficient, more strategic, more brand aligning, more targeted, and cheaper per se, or more cost effective ads. Okay, so you may be able to cut that cost out if you're paying somebody to do that, because this is going to be all done in real time. You can create lead magnets, okay, copywriting. So if you have a team that does all this stuff, I'm not advocating putting people out of a job, but it's better for, newer realtors that maybe don't have a lot of money, or realtors that do want to cut some costs in this higher difficult market. This system is going to allow you to do all that effectively and efficiently, and it's going to tell you how. So everything in your ad structure and creating lead magnets and funnels, it can help you do that. Last but not least, ChatGPT-5 can do multiple tasks, okay? Where the older models, usually it could only handle one task. If you try to give it multiples or too much at one time, it wouldn't complete the others, okay? But this one can complete more than one task at one time. For example, you can fetch and search your last 15 buyer leads while having it review documents and crafting emails and sending responses. Okay, so this is something that all can be done live while you go have a meeting or go to the gym. So ChatGPT-5 and AI is off and running. It's kind of scary, but hopefully it'll all be used for good, and it's going to help automate and free up a lot of time with you. If you want to know how my team partnered with Mike Sherrard and everything that we're using and just want plug and play systems, comment down below or reach out to me. All my contact information is down below. Don't forget to check out my other videos on AI and how to automate your business. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the